They say that in your 20s and in your 30s, you're creating the life to live in your 40s and beyond. So for me, at 42 years old, 20 years in the Des Moines business community, to be standing in front of you with these panelists, I have to pinch myself. So thanks so much to the Business Record for this opportunity. This is cool. Thank you so much. I'm going to share with you what I've learned over the last 20 years in my journey in my business career. And I'm also going to focus on my last 8 years as being president of the Technology Association of Iowa. My first idea for you is through absence comes opportunity. Through absence comes opportunity. I learned this 20 years ago. Graduated college, moved to Des Moines. What's the first thing you do when you graduate college? You get a job. What's the second thing you do? You get with some buddies and you start a band. And that's what I did. And so we'd have band practice. I'm 22 years old in Des Moines. We'd have band practice twice a week. And I would get so pissed off when someone would call in sick, flake out on band practice. We have to cancel practice. That's it. The drummer's not showing up tonight. But I learned through absence comes opportunity. Because when the drummer didn't show up, I got to hear the bass player's lines. He's got some good licks. I got to hear the vocalist. Well, I didn't know you were singing that lyric. So through the absence of a person in your life should come opportunity. In today's world of employment musical chairs, it can be easy to get deflated when someone leaves, quits, or just doesn't show up for your organization. However, just like when you remove a big tree in the forest, other trees around it can grow. So embrace the idea that through absence comes opportunity. Another thing I learned about 12 years ago is to have older friends. Have older friends. I would not suggest this to give to high school students, but for you, have older friends. So often we focus on the youth, engaging the next generation. I've selected to have older friends in my life purposely. They have not read the entire book of life, but they are a few chapters ahead for you. I have gained such knowledge by befriending people 5, 10, 20, even 40 years older than me. Not a mentor. That's transactional. Have older friends to learn from. The next thing, I remember a time and a theme called Iowa Nice. I don't think it exists anymore like it did. A lack of civility is festering in our community and throughout our institutions. Let's speak kinder to each other with empathy and the open mind of the uniqueness of the human journey. Let's have Iowa lead the way to cancel culture. Let's be a community of redemption and restoration, because if it were not for second chances, we would all be alone. In my 8 years at the Technology Association of Iowa, there's something growing, and that is every organization and company in Iowa is a technology company. You must think of yourself that way. It doesn't matter anymore what industry sector you're in. Technology is the economic driver of our economy right now. Your organization is a digital entity. Think about how your customers and your employees are communicating and interacting in that digital space. You are in a digital transformation right now. It is complex, but you are in the midst of it. Think of yourself as a technology company. Next, protect your tech. Protect your tech. We live in a digital environment. Cybersecurity threats will only increase in the future. How do you protect your highly sensitive data for your organization? What about your service providers? I challenge you to educate yourself on where your data exists and who has access to it. Think about that new cool app you downloaded. Did you read the terms of agreement and what they have access to on your phone? So protect your tech. And finally, I'll leave you with this. Use technology for good in this world. We've all been shopping on, let's say, a Monday night for some shoes, let's say. You X out of that website. On Friday, you're on a different website, and those shoes appear on the corner of your website to remind you. What is that? It's artificial intelligence and machine learning. So let's use tech for good in our society. The exciting part of being in the tech industry is the awesome power to leverage technology to solve social problems. So now is the time to harness the profound capabilities of artificial intelligence and machine learning for background checks on gun purchases and red flag warnings. Thank you.